Moving on quickly, it is the most recent champions in the 7th series, the Cobs, who won the Rujuba Sevens, taking on the dark horses, Walukuba Barbarians, who have made it a habit of beating the big boys. They are in the main cup semi-final, first season as a promoted side, and Coach Leo's boys from Jinja, the Chabajinga's boys, have made their way to the main cup semi-final. It will be a tall task to join their fellow Jinja boys, the Jinja Hippos, in the main cup semi-final, but they will need to navigate a Cobs side that has picked up themselves after the 2 disastrous opening circuits in the National 7th series.
Just like you said, we must give credit to Coach Leo and the boys for their great and amazing technical abilities over the last few hours here at Buhinga. They've been able to try and match the fitness of all other teams, as well as the technicalities and tacticalities of the sport, proving almost invincible against Impis in the quarterfinal there. And we hope they can emulate the exact same thing in this quarterfinal to give us a mouth-watering clash as well.
In addition to the Jinja Hippos in the main cup semi-final, one of these teams will be playing in front of royalty here, as reports coming in indicate that the king himself, King Oyo Nyimba, will be gracing the Tooro Sevens with his presence leading up to the final piece of action in this Tooro Sevens. Walukuba Barbarians do not gather their kick receipt, and Cobs are on to the attack. Joseph Aredo tackled late. He is claiming it was a knock-on, but the referee says play on, and Karim Arinaitwe should be able to regather on the floor, well secured by Alhaji Manano. James Jongat on to Derek Kwasibwe, known as Muchiga, but he's now in the Motoro's land. And now Manano to Pius Ogena. Ogena breaking tackle after tackle and offloading back to Derek Kwasibwe. Muchiga will hit the deck on the ball, and now James Jongat through to Joseph Aredo. Karim Arinaitwe is running on his outside, but Joseph Aredo doesn't use him. Ijongat will say, I will use him. Karim Arinaitwe has Captain Marco Suna, but does not need him as well. He's brought to the ground by Bob Kalwana, the orchestrator of the Walukuba Barbarians charge into the main cup final. Alhaji Manano running short. Derek Kwasibwe tackled from the side, but he stays on his feet. It's an offside call by ref Sauda Adiru as Joseph Aredo makes a quick restart. Offloads to Karim Arinaitwe. Karim Arinaitwe will take Dennis Wakaye for pace. There will be no catching him, and Cobs lead in this main cup semi-final 5-0 against the Walukuba Barbarians.
Well, this entire phase of play definitely has been all Cobs. Straight from the restart, from the kickoff, they've been able to gather their start. And the prowess they have, the physicality that they've presented towards this fixture is proving to be quite the match, or quite the challenge for Walukuba in the moment.
Joseph Aredo looking for maximum points from this try. And the flags go up for Cobs to assume the driving seat in this second main cup semi-final. They lead against the Walukuba Barbarians, who, to be honest, are in unfamiliar territory in this main cup semi-final. But I'm pretty certain with this restart, they will want to make maximum use of it, as it is their first opportunity to attack. Joseph Aredo, hang time for Pius Ogena to chase. He regathers, but Bob Kalwana on that intercept is judged to have lost that ball forward.
And we have it again, don't we? The Walukuba challenge are faced with that challenge of regathering the restarts, regathering the kickoff, and it's going to prove to be the biting factor for them. If they can only be able to sort that out in the next few phases of play, the next few minutes that we have left for this fixture, it should be presenting with a better opportunity for them to try and impose themselves as well, and express their rugby that they have as well.
Yeah, Cobs are known for having those awesome and crafted restarts. Last season we saw with Joseph Aredo and Ian Munyani. Now we see it with Joseph Aredo again and Pius Ogena. But the Cobs are strong with ball in hand, and there goes Captain Marco Suna offloading to James Jongat. Has he lost that ball forward? No, he hasn't. Pius Ogena looking for options on the outside, doesn't finds James Ijongat on the right side. Ijongat to Karima United, running the switch is Captain Marco Suna. He will have to carry that ball into contact. He breaks two men's tackles, hits the deck. Joseph Aredo is looking for that space back onto the outside to James Ijongat. James Ijongat fakes that dummy, is brought down by Dennis Wakaye. And now Marco Suna again. Pius Ogena, it's a 2v1 situation when the ball goes to Alhaji Manano, doesn't use the man on the outside, is tackled by his opposite man. Derek Kwasiwe again. Marco Suna, and now Joseph Aredo. Cobbs playing phase after phase and maintaining possession. James Ijongat, a strong arm by Dennis Wakaye. Was that ball lost forward? No, it wasn't. It was a dangerous tackle, says Sauda Adiru. And Dennis Wakaye has given away possession to the Cobbs as James Ijongat now catches them napping and scores the second try of the game. Cobbs lead 12-0 against Walukuba, who have not had a single opportunity to play the ball in this half.
All Cobbs again, they've been absolutely dominant. The play they are having here, absolutely brilliant. They've regathered, they've tried to reassemble themselves in broken play. They've done that really well, making huge advantage of the expanse of the pitch. And that small lapse of attention from the Walukuba finds them napping, and James Ijongat is able to take full advantage of it as Joseph Aredo lines up the extras, but he's caught short on he takes the ball quite wide on that last attempt as James Ijongat comes off for the youngster Josiah Sempeke.
Youngster Josiah Sempeke has been called youngster for far too long, hasn't he? Captained the under-20 squad in 2019. It's been 3 years later. He surely has come of age in this Cobb squad.
Definitely, but comparing him to the experience and ages of his counterparts in Joseph Aredo and James, he still finds himself in the rank of a youngster compared to those two.
Right, let's see what the Walukuba Barbarians will use the ball for in this first kick receipt they have gathered. And right as I was hoping to see something work out for them, the ball is lost forward and possession is back in the hands of the Cobbs. They have enjoyed majority possession and majority territory in this play. Joseph Aredo playing half-back duties. First involvement for Josiah Sempeke. Quickly sends it out to Karima Inaitwe. Karima Inaitwe is looking for Marco Suna on that short ball but doesn't find him, so he regathers his own pass. He's trying to dance around his man. Has his foot gone into touch? No, he hasn't. Gathered by Marco Suna. And now Ogena, he will be carrying this one. Alhaji Manano telling him to go, but he doesn't. Instead gives it to him. Manano now has to carry off to Marco Suna, but Alhaji Manano is directing the moves that the Cobbs are playing here, and he is not impressed with what his teammates are doing, but he will need to make that clear in the halftime team talk after this break, as they go into the break with a 12-0 lead against Walukuba Barbarians.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy bit of a team talk at the half, with Walukuba not having any form of proper play time in this the last 7 minutes. But we'll be excited to see how they come back after that, and hopefully they can be able to exert themselves and try to play some good footy in the second half. And we are back and underway for the second half. Walukuba kicking off and the ball going into touch. And second half represents quite a lot for Walukuba to catch up on, to chase after, as we see how they can try to come back into this fixture.
First foray into the opposition half by the Walukuba Barbarians, but the possession is in the opposition's hands. They will be looking to force that error from the Cobs. And indeed, they forced it, but can they turn that foray into points? Josiah Sempeke will rescue that. Will rescue the Cobs on that play. He carried the ball into his own try area, so it's going to be a Walukuba Barbarian scrum on the 5-meter line. To be fed by Ivan Bulimat, the scorer of the try that delivered the final nail in the coffin of the Impis as they staged a strong comeback in the main cup quarter-final. Bulimat to feed. Penalty to the Warriors for illegal scrummaging by the Cobs, but Bulimat, too eager, will need to take that scrum off the mark. Dennis Wakaye, he will be going out to Ivan Bulimat, and now Bob Kalwana. Ball goes out wide to Kagwisaje Buba, he loses it, and now it's a fortress between Mark Osuna and Bob Kalwana. Bob Kalwana has had a very strong tournament. He finds himself isolated between two men, tackled by Josiah Sempeke. Josiah Sempeke will need to roll away fast for Mark Osuna to turn over that ball.
Please find Mr. Pudribo. He's at the dial tent.
Walukuba Barbarians have come from over 5 meters from behind the try area, and now they are attacking with possession inside their own half. I could say that is an unsuccessful visit into the 22, into the try area, into the 22, into the half. But can they redeem themselves with this play? A two-man overlap for the Barbarians as Matthew Oluka carries it into contact. Ball is open and available for the Walukuba to use through Mwesigwa. One man throws a loose pass. Now Derek Kwasibwe. Pius Ogena on that intercept. Joseph Aredo now. The space on the blind side. He's being chased by Buba Kagwisaje, but there will be no catching him. Joseph Aredo. He has got wheels for days. He's going to score in the corner as Cobs extend their lead to 17 points. 0 against the Walukuba Barbarians. We could have been excited there by the Barbarians on that strong start in the second half, but the Cobs have blown the air out of the candle.
Another impressive element about the Cobs being able to quickly turn defense into offense, with Laredo moving from the sweeper position and taking advantage of a disorganized and broken defensive set from defensive line of the Walukuba Barbarians to score his try in the corner. Sempeke misses that on the extra 2 as Joseph Aredo walks down the try area.
He's done his part in ensuring that the team is in the main cup final. The other week he missed out on the main cup final due to an injury sustained in the semi-final. So I think he will want to appear in this one, and the only way to do that is ensuring that he doesn't pick an injury in this semi-final, which he has done. So James Jongat and Josiah Sempeke will take over the halfback duties as Humphrey Olaona makes his first appearance in the Tooro Sevens. Humphrey Olaona on the chest misses that tackle on Bob Kalwana. Kalwana attempts the offload, and his tackle sends Matthew Oluka into the hands of Karim Arinaitwe. Ball out to Ivan Bulimat. Ivan Bulimat breaks the tackle of Marco Suna. Is he looking for the offload? No, he isn't. But Marco Suna's tackle has forced that knock forward.
Bulimat's quite unhappy about that call by the referee, but he needs to be careful because any form of back chat or unnecessary speech with the referees is punishable by 2 minutes in the sin bin, as we're all familiar with.
And even more than that, it pushes Walukuba Barbarians from the frying pan into the fire, because Cobs are running away with the win, and Walukuba's comeback cannot be effected when they are a man down. Sempeke to Ijongat to Osuna, and now Osuna to Karima Rinaitwi breaks the first tackle and the second. He has Bulimat, who was the opposite man on the last carry. Bulimat making a strong cross-covering tackle. Josiah Sempeke on the recycle. Humphrey Olauna's first touch on the ball. It's a slow ball to Pius Ogena. He has a man on the outside, doesn't use him. Attempts to bump off his man to Jude Juko. Jude Juko is tackled high by Dennis Wakaye. And Juko is looking for that quick restart, but Josiah Sempeke tells him to calm down and relax. Now Humphrey Olauna to Marco Suna. Marco Suna carries it forward to James Ijonga. Ijonga tucks it in, and he will take that switch to Karima Rinaitwi. Will be going all the way for the try that, if ever there was any doubt, seals Cobs' place in the main cup semi-final. It is 22-0. The Walukuba Barbarians trailing against the Cobs.
Cobs again showing their prowess through the a penalty, and it's amazing to see the prowess of Karima Rinaitwi coming off from the Rugby World Cup Sevens. Even though he didn't get much play time, he's able to execute and perform to show why he was selected for the squad. And it's been a really impressive player this entire Tooro 7 circuit.
Oh, Josiah Sempeke. We love to see good conversions, and that's one of those that we shall enjoy taking a look at. Josiah Sempeke making it 24-0 for the Cobs, converting from around 30 meters, was it?
Give or take, he made it really look so easy, like child's play, like he does this every single day.
And now Kemis Ibrahim's first involvement of the boat is a short kick. And the attempted play by the Walukuba Barbarians has that advantage going away from them, as Josiah Sempeke, strong carry, bumps off his first man, is brought down by Mateo Luka. Osuna to Olauna to Jude Juko. Power ball carrier dances past Bob Kalwana. Jude Juko is a big man running all the way. Yes! Oh, Jude Juko, yes! You'll have to see a big man dance his way past the opposition. Matter of fact, a fly half, and then bust through with pace for the try.
Amazing run from Juko right there. Everyone's been saying he's been too heavy to make the runs this weekend, but that right there is a proper example of what he can do, what he's able to do.
Jude Juko, wow. I will be taking a look at that one again once I settle back at home. What a carry. He dances past the number 10. Can you imagine? And that, ladies and gentlemen, Jude Juko's try for 29 points to 0 after that missed conversion by Ibrahim Kemis confirms our main cup fixture here at the Tooro Sevens. It is going to be the Ginger Hippos taking on the Cobs